The story of Adam and Eve.
It wasn't an apple for crying out loud in the audience. Okay. Alright. The Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. And the Lord God commanded the man.
You're free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. For when you eat of it, you will certainly die.
The Lord God said,
It's not good for a man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him.
Now the Lord God had formed out of the ground all the wild animals and all the birds in the sky. And he brought them to the man to see what he would name them. And whatever the man called each living creature, that was not yet. That was his name. So the man named all of the livestock, the birds of the sky, and all the wild animals. But for Adam, no suitable helper was found. So the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. And while he was sleeping, the Lord God took one of the ribs from the man and covered up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God made a woman out of the rib he had taken. And he brought her to the man.
Am I awake now?
Yeah. Does he know the Bible?
No!
That's not what happened, Keith. You're like...
Doesn't seem romantic.
Get in character!
This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my skin. So she shall be called woman. She is taken out of man.
And that is why a man leaves his father and mother and is united with his wife, and they become one flesh. Holler! His wives were both naked, and they felt no shame. Now the serpent, no shame. Right. Now the serpent was more crafty than all the wild animals the Lord God had made. You're lying. Did I do this one? Yeah.
Your line?
Did God really say you must not eat from the tree in the garden?
We may eat fruit from the tree in the garden, but God did say you must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it or you will die.
He's from Georgia.
Certainly die. For God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
When the woman saw that the fruit of the tree was good for food and pleasing to the eye, and that it was also desirable for wisdom, she took some and ate it. She also gave some to her husband, who was with her, and he Then both of their eyes were opened, and they realized they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together and covered Then the man and his wife heard the sound of the Lord God while he was walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and they hid among the trees of the garden. But the Lord God called to the man,
Where are you?
I heard you in the garden, but I was afraid because I was naked. So I hid.
Who told you you were naked? Did you eat from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?
She did it! The woman you put here with me, she gave me that fruit, and I ate it.
What is it you have done?
the serpent deceived me, and I ate.
I'm disappointed in both of you. Because you have done this, cursed are you above all livestock and all wild animals. You will crawl on your belly and will eat dust all days of your life. I will put enmity in between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel.
And then it's to the woman.
And I will make your pains of childbearing very severe. With painful labor, you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. Because you listened to your wife and ate the fruit from the tree about which I commanded you, you must not eat from it. Cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil you will eat food from it, and all the days of your life. It will produce thorns and thistles for you, and you will eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you were taken. For dust you are, and to dust you will return.
Adam named his wife Eve because she would be the mother of all the living. And the Lord God made garments of skin for Adam and his wife and clothed them.
The man has now become like one of us, knowing good and evil. He must not be allowed to reach out his hand and take also from the tree of life and eat and live forever.
So the Lord God banished the man from the Garden of Eden to work the ground from which he had been taken. After he drove the man out, he placed on the east side of the garden cherubim and a flaming sword flashing back and forth to guard the way.